morning, everybody. Today we are really excited. We just arrived in Bangalore station, as you can see, with just about 10 minutes to spare, and we managed to book 2 seats on the Vande Bharat Express in the executive class. So today we're just going to show you around what the executive class feels like and looks like and tell you everything about it. So let's do this.
So we were feeling pretty stressed, and we actually had to run a little bit because we were expecting this train to be leaving at the time that we arrived at the station. Actually around 10 was the time that the train was supposed to leave, but it is unfortunately delayed, and we don't know by exactly how much. It says 20 minutes delayed, but it also says on a particular app that it's delayed by only 2 minutes. So we're going to see what happens. We're very excited to be riding in executive class today from Bengaluru to Mysore. So cannot wait for that. It's going to be basically roughly around a 2-hour ride. So let's see what the Vande Bharat Express has to offer for this relatively short trip.
All of that stress for nothing.
All of that stress.
We were so worried that we were going to miss it. We were running and whatever, but it's okay now.
All right, guys. So the Vande Bharat Express is arriving after about a 15-minute or so wait.
All of the people are taking videos of trying
Everybody's trying to film.
New train we introduce here.
Yeah. Very special.
So everybody's curiosity, you know.
Wow, beautiful. Beautiful train.
It's a beautiful new train.
All right, we're ready to go. So we are in E2, Executive Class 2, and our seats are 43 and 44. So very excited for YouTube.
You are doing commentary. Oh,
Yeah,
there are a lot of passengers. As a curiosity, they are traveling.
yeah.
They don't have work in Mysore, but as a curiosity.
Ah.
It's a 2 hours journey.
2 hour, yeah.
And they can come back by bus within 2.5 hours to Bangalore.
Oh, wow.
It's like a nice weekend trip.
Yeah.
It's a hardly 120 kilometers.
Ah, yeah, 2 hour.
Bangalore to Mysore.
Yeah.
I think this is our...
What's your coach?
E2.
E2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Ah, okay. All right, guys. Ready to board the Vande Bharat Express here. There's quite a lot of people, obviously, because it's Sunday, so it is the weekend, so there's a lot of people out and about. A lot of people are taking the train, so as you can probably tell, there's quite a bit of a rush going on right now. And this train actually came from Chennai.
Yes, it came from Chennai, and it just... Wait. Ah, no.
And it has the last stop of
The last
Mysore.
stop is Mysore, yeah.
All right, sweet.
Mysore.
Mysore. Sweet. Let's see how long it takes us to get on here. There is quite a lot of people getting off, I'm assuming, from Chennai, so we'll see.
People are not there.
And guys, I'm just gonna keep rolling here as well, because I just want to show you the actual experience. It's not going to be edited, it's not going to be cut together or anything like that. It's just going to be a real and raw experience of the Vande Bharat Express. Last one, let's go. See if we can get on here now, guys. There's always a little bit of a rush to get on. See how we go.
Gonna be a squeezy.
Yeah, yeah. You always have to elbow your way. Tanya, man. Thank you. And we're on. Welcome to executive class on the Vande Bharat Express. I feel like a pilot making announcements for you guys. 43 and 44. We're right here. Nice.
Oh, it doesn't look like they have a luggage compartment.
It's an overhead one.
Above,
Yeah. So we got to store the stuff overhead.
Can you help me lift my backpack up?
Yeah, of course. We just got to hold the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, you can really feel the air, the AC.
Yeah.
AC straight away hits you. Okay. Second bag.
one. This time without a cool transition, it was just putting the bag up.
Happy days, guys.
Happy days. Okay. Wait. All right. Let's have a look around. We have a nice footrest here. I don't know how to take that one out.
An orange juice container.
Oh! How do you keep it where yours is?
Press lever to close footrest.
I don't know. I don't know how to keep the footrest where it is supposed to be. Anyway, you have these little compartments here where you can put all of your trash in, obviously.
And there is an orange juice container there left, unfortunately, but we do have some trays, which is going to be good. We said that we're going to get some non-veg food, but because the trip is very short, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. It doesn't really matter to us really if we get food or not, because it's such a short trip. And yeah, this place is very spacious. There's a lot of leg room. The AC is absolutely fantastic, and it appears that you can actually recline in your seats as well.
And you have several power plug-ins as well. So you have sort of the European one. I believe this is the US American one, the USB one, and this is the Apple one, the Type C one, I believe.
So you got the plugs, you got the sockets, we can charge everything that we need. And
online it says as well that you have Wi-Fi on board, so maybe we can have a look.
Have a look and see if we do actually have that.
Rail wire, there's one. Oh no,
Rail Vande Bharat infotainment. There you go. I'm gonna give you guys a look just exactly at what this looks like. Thank you. So yeah guys, that's what we're looking at right now. So 2-hour journey ahead of us. I'm actually feeling very comfortable though, no?
Me too, me too. I'm just having a look at the infotainment here. Apparently you have some Indian music going on, some kids movies that start immediately. Charlie Chaplin. This is Charlie Chaplin, burlesque on Carmen. So there's loads of infotainment going on. Very interesting. Maybe we're gonna have a look at a Charlie Chaplin movie.
Yeah, it's good to have as an extra, especially I can't imagine if you're taking a long train and maybe you don't have access to your data or something like that, that it would be a great advantage to have on the Vande Bharat. I don't see why you wouldn't though, because the mobile data and the companies that do mobile data here are fantastic, very easy as well, easy going. But this train, so far, definitely a thumbs up. The seats are absolutely massive. Very comfortable as well. It almost kind of feels like we're in a luxury cinema or something like that. I'm just waiting for like a big movie to start playing or something. But you do have really nice AC, plenty of leg room.
It's a nice temperature as well.
Nice temperature.
A lot of times the AC is on such a high blast that I'm actually getting really, really cold. But this time around, the temperature is just fine. Like it's just perfect. It's not too cold, not too hot. It's nice.
I'm curious to see as well now the views. See if there's some interesting nature and stuff like that that we're going to be able to check out along the way out the window. I think there might be actually.
And we're just starting to drive now, as you might be able to see. We're starting to move, and we are 31 minutes delayed right now. So let's see if we can pick up the speed and arrive in Mysore on time, because right now it says we are going to arrive in Mysore on time.
Oh, that's actually good. We'll see. See how things go. We have an Airbnb booked in Mysore. I still can't get used to that. But yeah, there's no sort of check-in time for that place. The host just said that he's going to be ready to greet us. So maybe we'll give you guys a little bit of a tour of that Airbnb as well when we arrive there. But we're very excited to check out more of Karnataka, and excited as well for the rest of this Vande Bharat experience. Our little honest review of this semi-bullet train of India. Let's see actually what type of speed we get up to here as well. Goodbye, Bengaluru.
Kind of sad.
Kind of sad, yeah. It was a very, really nice city. Very expensive. A lot of people, a lot of things happening. Loads of things to do and see, and cafes and restaurants, everything. But pubs as well. So Bengaluru is probably actually, it's up there with one of my favorite cities that we've visited so far in India. So well, we'll see what Mysore has to offer as well.
I can't wait to see Mysore.
The seats actually rotate. I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened. It's really cool. Wow. So you can actually face directly out the window.
I'm pretty sure you can rotate it 180 degrees, so that if you are traveling with 4 people, for example, that you could sit together. And that's just what this group here did. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to show you. So this group here, hi! The group over there just sort of turned their seat around so that they're going to sit together, which is very nice. And the nice man from the station that we met on the station now is just inquiring.
He's trying to figure out how to do it.
He's trying to figure out how to do it. So there is apparently this sort of a little thing here, this one, that you can press down and then you can rotate the seats if you want.
So there's currently a rotation in progress.
Seems a little like the first traveling group over there sort of started to set the trend, and now everybody wants to rotate their seats. Everybody's like, oh, how are you doing that? And they're all doing it. Oh, look.
It is a very interesting concept and feature to have on a train. Like, I've never seen a public transport that gives passengers the free will to literally rotate their seat around to choose who they face.
Oh no, it does exist in other countries as well.
Yeah?
In France and Italy, I've seen it before. Yes, but it's it works a little bit different. You sort of just have the back of the seat that you can move in this way or this way. You know, it's like a little bit on an axis where you can move it like that. So you can either sit on this side or you can sit on that side, basically, instead of moving the entire seat around.
That makes sense too. But yeah, guys, it's a very interesting concept. It's actually it is the first time that I've seen it on a train so far. But yeah, guys, right now we're going pretty slow, only around 26 or so kilometers per hour, but it's just because we're still kind of in the process, I think, of leaving the station, and we're also in a pretty residential looking area of Bengaluru as well. So we actually just got some free water, which is a very, very nice little addition to have. We brought our own like two liter bottle, but we can never get enough of this stuff, especially as we're traveling through India, because Bengaluru is a relatively cool climate compared to a lot of South India, but it is, for us, still pretty hot. So we get dehydrated pretty fast out there. So it's nice to have some water.
For sure, and we just plugged our phone in just to check if the electricity is actually working, because sometimes companies say it will work, but it doesn't. But in this case, it actually works fine, so all good. So far, nothing to complain about.
Yep. Very cool. So we have an Indian style bathroom, and then we also have a Western style bathroom. Now this one seems to be engaged, and then the Indian style one here I think is vacant. So we're going to give you guys a little bit of a bathroom review. It's actually very clean. So very, very impressed by the Indian style one. That is very, very clean, and there actually was there wasn't even a bad smell coming out of there. So I'm gonna have to check back with you guys now in a second for the Western style one. But have a look here, guys. We're picking up quite a bit of speed now at the moment. I'm not too sure actually what the top speed of this train is, but let us know down in the comments. Okay, the Western style is free. And it seems to be in very similar condition to the Indian style one. And now I think I'm gonna do my business, but the toilets, thumbs up, very clean.
Just got a hand sanitizer. I assumed it was a wipe. It might have been just a liquid. If that's the case, then yeah, it was just a liquid in a little thing. So the hand sanitizer is now on the tray. Let's just act as if I sanitized my hands.
You got a little biscuit as well.
We got a digestive oatmeal cookie. So let's give that one a try. And I really, really hope that there's going to be some coffee or tea involved in this.
Oh, a coffee would be perfect right now.
Very nice.
Hell yeah. Honest review of the
nice.
oatmeal biscuit, oatmeal cookie.
Smells like the digestive that you can buy in the UK and Ireland as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
Oh my god.
Good.
I'm very excited to have my one now, guys. Nice little train snack. And yeah, I do hope that there is some sort of tea or coffee or something like that. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
So on the biscuit tray that we just got, it also explains exactly from which station to which station you get what type of a service. So in our case, we're on this journey here, and we're sort of here on the last stretch. So we're just gonna get tea, coffee with biscuits. If you go at other times, you might get a full lunch or breakfast or even a high tea, which is very, very interesting. And we're just getting our coffee kit here. Daniela, thank you so much. So we just got our coffee kit here. I believe this is gonna be an instant coffee with sugar and so on in there, probably, which is really, really nice. And then another person will probably come through here in like 10 to 15 minutes and give us some hot water for our coffee. Can't wait.
Alright guys, so we just got some hot water for our coffee, and this is actually fantastic because the little coffee pack that they give you the option if you want to add creamer or if you want to add your own sugar. This is actually a lot of sugar. I couldn't believe the size of the packet of sugar that came out. It is like very heavy, but we really enjoy just sticking to black coffee, just the real taste of coffee. But we're very happy to have a nice and fresh cup of instant coffee here.
And they even have the Vande Bharat themed cups here, so they do have their own production line of Vande Bharat cups. Cannot wait to try.
Yeah. Cheers guys. Vande Bharat Express.
Wow.
It's actually really good. But yeah guys, I think I'm not too sure how far away we are. We're currently going roughly around just under 100 kilometers an hour, and the next stop, which I believe is our stop, is roughly around 86 kilometers away, so shouldn't be too long to go. And coffee came at the perfect time because we were up pretty early because we had to pack all of our stuff and get ready and check out of our apartment in Bangalore, so I think we're both feeling a little bit on the sluggish side, but this coffee came just at the perfect time for us. So it wasn't long at all before they came and took the trays away, which is actually really good because it frees up some space.
They also came and took the trash, so that was really good.
Yeah, cleaned up the area in general, but now guys, we're just literally sitting here looking out the window at the beautiful nature that's going by and enjoying the rest of our coffee. So many palm trees, so many goats. Oh my god, yeah, there's hundreds of goats there. But yeah, nature is fantastic, the view is fantastic, the rotating chair stuff is pretty interesting as well. Some people are still kind of trying to do the full rotation just so they're looking directly out the window, but unfortunately that takes away some leg room for other people.
Around, yeah.
But no, the experience so far I think overall has been great. This view as well is something else, and yeah, we're just very happy I think to have coffee.
Yeah, and the staff on the train are very nice as well, super helpful, so in case you do have any questions they are there to answer you, or if you need anything else, for example a second pack of coffee or whatever, you can just ask them and they will give it to you, no questions asked, so that's really nice. We are approaching our destination, which means Luke has to take down our luggage. Number one.
We have one. Someone else's bag is literally lying on my bag. Oh, hopefully it's okay.
And this is number two.
Great success. That was short and sweet, but overall I think very positive. We'll give you guys our final review when we actually get off the train. We might give you guys a little bit of a room tour of our new apartment as well. We'll see. Welcome to Mysore.
Mysore, yes.
Happy to be here. Let's see what this city in Karnataka has to offer us.
It says exit over there. I think we can go out there.
Yep, found the exit already. And the Vande Bharat Express, guys. This is the final stop, sorry. Oh, look at this.
128.
Yeah, 150. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dhanyavad. The life. Thank you. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
We just arrived in our new apartment, which we are obviously going to show you guys, and then we are going to give you our full review on the Vande Bharat Express. So this is the entry door, and this is the living, dining and cooking area. Here Luke is having his ballet fantasy.
Ballet spin. There's so much space for activities, guys. This place is really, really nice. And price-wise, it's actually coming in almost half of what the last place was in Bengaluru. Now, if you watched, I believe it was our first video in Bengaluru, we gave you guys a room tour of that place. This place here is around 19 euro per night. The place in Bangalore was like 32 euro a night. And this is equally as large, 2 bedrooms, kitchen, everything that you could need. Let's show you guys around.
I'm gonna take you guys for a quick spin. And so this is one of the bedrooms. As you can see, nice large bed and a closet there as well. And what I like very much here is that they have mosquito nets on all of the windows and doors. Now let's have a look. Oh, I forgot. This is our own balcony actually, with some nice seating arrangements, and the host said that in the morning the sun comes up on this side, so we will be able to enjoy the morning sun and maybe drink a coffee or a tea or something like that in the morning. That would be really, really lovely, I think. I'm trying to close this. And then the first bathroom. Is there a light? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Luke is filling up the first bathroom. So you sort of have a wet room. He said, by the way, that this is all the boiler and everything is powered by solar energy. So that's good. And then obviously toilet.
Luke.
And a Luke in the toilet. I feel like I have to sneeze. And we have a girly fridge, sort of pinky violet vibes, some water, a cooking station here with everything that you might need, and then we even have a washing machine and a little place for prayer here as well. And then the second room, which we are probably going to occupy, is this one. Equally nice large bed. This one here has an AC though, and the own ensuite bathroom in here as well. So very, very beautiful, and for that price you really can't say anything negative. It's absolutely gorgeous. I do think that both of us enjoy this place nearly more than the one in Bengaluru.
Yeah, we
it's
literally
very nice.
Genuinely just arrived here, and to be honest, I kept saying, because the host greeted us here and he said just enjoy yourself, treat it as a second home, etc. And I already feel at home here. I literally fell in love immediately with this place, so we couldn't be happier to be here in Mysore.
And it's a very, very calm energy and vibe throughout this entire place here, because there's loads of people coming here practicing yoga. So Mysore is known for the yoga. And he said a lot of the students actually come here and stay here every single year for like 2 months of the year or something like that. So that's very, very amazing.
All right, guys. So the Vande Bharat Express, what this whole video is actually supposed to be about, the experience overall was very pleasant, very smooth. The bathrooms were very clean, which is fantastic to have, because sometimes if you do take other regular trains, depending on where they're coming from and how many people have been using them, They can be a little bit on the sketchy side, but today on the Vande Bharat Express, they were absolutely fantastic. So that definitely gets a big thumbs up from both of us.
And I'm sure that the bathrooms have been cleaned in between as well, because obviously the train came from Chennai. So I believe I read it was on the road since like 10 to 6 a.m. and we joined at 10:30, I believe.
Yep.
So there was quite some time in between, and there were loads and loads of people on the train. So I'm sure that people really look after the cleanliness of the bathroom and of the wagons and the seating arrangements as well.
True. The staff as well, they were really pleasant. They were very friendly, and they were very helpful, and they were willing to accommodate anything that we needed. So for example, when we got our coffee, Naomi's packet had like a manufacturing error with the packet. The top of it was already kind of damaged, so we just asked them could they change the coffee, and they did it really quickly with no questions asked, as Naomi said earlier. So that was a flawless experience. The coffee was really great to have as well, and a little packet of biscuits as well to go along with that coffee was perfect. The views all along the way were really fantastic. The nature around here was really just incredible, to be able to just look out the window and take it in. And the train,
saw loads of animals, loads of goats and cows and so on, small little farm areas. Very beautiful to see.
Yeah, for sure. And the speed of the train was actually pretty cool as well. So when we were starting off, it was pretty slow, obviously. It went through some residential areas in Bangalore. Then it picked up some speed, and it got up to roughly just over 100 kilometers per hour, I believe. So that was really nice to experience and look out and see the other trains passing at speed. Really cool. And the seats, what did you think about the seats?
And maybe to compare it to the other class, we took the Vande Bharat Express before in the north, I believe from Surat to Vadodara?
Surat to Vadodara, yeah.
I believe we took it before, and that time we took the AC chair, so like the other class. Basically there's only two classes on this train, and so the only difference basically was that the seats were a little bit larger, and instead of 3 seats on one side you only had 2 seats on one side, and obviously you could turn them around as well, as you could see in the video. And I'm not sure if it's necessarily worth the upgrade in between AC class and the executive class. I thought that the AC class was similarly pleasant.
Yep.
I just don't know if it's actually necessary to be able to turn them around, because I felt like a lot of people just sort of for the entire duration, for the 2 hours, were just turning their seats from side to side, which was very fun to see because everybody was so excited. Yep. But after a while we were like, okay, just decide if you're going to look forward or backward, please.
Yeah, that's actually true. The only main reason why I think the upgrade would be necessary is if you're traveling longer distances and you do want to just have the 2 seats. So if you're traveling with your partner, like we are together traveling as a couple, and you do want to just have those 2 seats together for a long period of time, then I would say upgrade to executive class on the Vande Bharat. If you're going like a short distance or whatever and you want to save a couple of rupees, then I would go for the regular AC class. It all really depends obviously on how far advance you book it, because these trains are crazy packed most of the time.
Very popular.
Very popular, and the Vande Bharat obviously I believe is the most popular out of all of the express trains that India has to offer. And we wanted to speak about one other thing. We took a different express train before. We didn't make a video about it, but it was a really interesting experience. We took the Shatabdi Express while we were in Gujarat as well, and we were in the Vista Dome.
Yeah.
That was very cool, and it's actually something that if we do take it again, we will make a video, but we don't know if that's going to happen yet for the rest of our trip. But I have to say, comparatively, honestly speaking, between that Vista Dome class and this one, the executive class on the Vande Bharat, the Vista Dome experience in the Shatabdi Express is something that you guys should definitely check out. And comparatively, I think comfort wise and the way it was and stuff like that, it was almost a little bit nicer than the Vande Bharat executive class experience that we had today, you know.
What I really liked about the Shatabdi Express was that they had a separate room where you could store your luggage, so you don't have to sort of push your luggage in the overhead compartment part of the train.
Yep.
That was really nice. So you didn't have to worry about that part. And I felt like the comfort level of the seats was a little bit better. And it was obviously cool to have partially glass on the ceiling as well, because you could basically see, you had very amazing views all over nature-wise. So that was very, very pleasant to see. And yeah, I do believe the Shatabdi Express is amazing, and the Vande Bharat Express is amazing as well.
Yeah, in terms of is it worth it or not to take it, I think if you are traveling to India, as speaking from we're both Western tourists in India, it's definitely an experience that you need to have if you are visiting this country, because it's something that is sort of unique and a lot of people are very proud of this, and I can see why. It is a very special train, and it's something that's very different and separate from a lot of the Indian railway trains that are just regularly running between cities. In terms of actual overall rating, out of 10, if we were to rate it on a scale of 10 for the Vande Bharat Express executive class, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10, I think. The only downside that I can see from this train experience was when we arrived to the seat, there was some trash there. So there was like an empty orange container, orange juice, and there was like a napkin on the floor, but that's really nothing major. Also, it was slightly delayed, which you really cannot complain about. There's 1.4 billion people in this country, so it's very, very difficult, I think, to smoothly and accurately run every single train. This is actually, I think, the first train experience that we've had where there was any sort of delay. So that's just a slight little bit of an annoyance, but overall, 8 out of 10, I think I had a great time on that train.
I would definitely agree with that rating, 8 out of 10. Very clean train, and they got rid of that trash very, very fast as well during the experience. So they sort of came by and quickly cleaned it up. Yeah, other than that, I do think it was a very, very nice experience. The infotainment part was very cool to see as well, because a lot of times these sort of train companies, they advertise something like this and then it doesn't work. Like, for example, in Europe, if you would take a Flix train or something like that, there's always the infotainment, but it never works, or the Wi-Fi doesn't work. So that was very, very pleasant to see. And overall, I'm very happy with this experience.
Yeah, it's a very good point actually that Naomi made just there. Comparing this train here to a lot of the trains that are in Europe, even the trains that are in my home country in Ireland. The population of Ireland is roughly around 5 million people, so it's a very, very small country. But the trains run, I think, a lot slower and are oftentimes delayed a lot more often than a lot of the trains that we've experienced in India. So that says a lot about Indian railways and how it's run. So I have to say, big thumbs up, big props to India and the railway system that it has. But yeah, guys, that was our little Vande Bharat Express journey from Bengaluru to Mysore, and yeah, we're very excited to be here.
I'm super, super excited as well, and I cannot wait to actually explore Mysore as well, because obviously it's a smaller city. There's roughly around 1.3 million people, I believe, metro population around here. So it's the smallest city that we are seeing in India so far. There are probably going to be smaller cities soon, hopefully, and yeah, cannot wait to show you the next video then.
Yeah, guys, and for now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the Two Mad Explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
We'll see you guys in the next Indian adventure.
Dhanyavada for watching.
Dhanyavad. Bye bye.